What's up, everybody? Depop coming from you from the place I've been spending way too much of my time, my bedroom. This is kind of a spin off of a matter of perspective because, again, it coincides lately with NF's new album, Perspective. Or Perception, sorry. I've been so tunnel visioned the last 2 months until recently. And I'll tell you what, it's an amazing aspect when you think about it, or when it hits you and you see it. Again, with the whole opening up your mind's eye deal. And the perspective of what I saw happening and what's potentially actually coming. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm still struggling, but remember too that another one of my favorite lines from Rise Against is, the struggles are what define us. It's what makes us who we are. It makes us all individuals. And it's whether or not you're going to take that. And the other big thing, like what I'm trying to do with this, but is, are you going to take it and learn from it, or are you going to take it and teach, or try to show others? You can do it in your own ways, but what really pisses the fuck out of me is the tunnel vision. And the other thing that, with myself, and then when I realized too, the other thing that really pisses me off more is, like, when you get to that point of, through the time and through all of this other, more so of things where all of a sudden, I mean, people show you their true colors when XYZ happens to you. And then all of a sudden, as I'm dealing with XYZ, could change XYZ there, and then all of a sudden, man, it's like, really? All of a sudden now? I mean, come on. Let's be real. I mean, again, I'm a God-fearing man, and the thing is, I've always said with religion and all that other stuff, religion ruined my faith for the longest time. And it has for a lot of people. And that's a fact. Why do I call it a fact? It's because what people have told me. Discussions I've had with people on it. It has just ruined people on it. Because of how is it forced down their throats, or, the society. I mean, society makes me sick anyways, but man, when you get to even closer people that are in your corner, you think it's the humanity aspect then that makes things even worse, or can make it better, but when you're looking at it again from a matter of your perspective of things. And I'm still struggling. I'm still fighting on it. Believe me, I get so tunnel visioned. I shut down, and hence why I'm in years, because I've been spending way too much time in my bed and bedroom, just like I give up. Why? I don't understand any of this. Like, what the hell? I've accomplished all of this in the last few years. I've changed up so much, and I'm proud of myself. There's nothing wrong with being proud of yourself on that. You need to. And it's again under the whole emotions thing, and a lot of these too are kind of recaps if you watch some of the other previous vids or not. But if you have or not, I don't care. It's your choice. I'm just putting it out. And so going back to so much of this perspective, and I got kind of slapped upside the head in a good way the other day, and by all means, it was a good thing. It was what I needed, but right now, see, the one thing I love about NF too is he talks about how he's trying to enjoy his career, but his music is built on his pain. It's built on this pain that he's felt, that he's had for so long. And what happens if he cuts it off? He's trying to still enjoy this career because skyrocketed, and his album is shot up there. And I'm facing the same dilemma too. Is I'm so optimistically bipolar that all I see is this positive aspect, like, okay, this has to be the reason. Not necessarily. My buddy Brian Rask, years back too, told me, he said it was a great one too that I have to look and maybe repost on Facebook or something as I made it into a backdrop. There's no problem. There's no problem with following a path, but always remember though to keep a compass with you, because those goals and those dreams are what we need to strive for and do. But try to mix up some humanity with it. I mean, try to just be there for others. You never know what a handshake, smile, all that will do. And I believe that there's love out there, and there is real people that will end up showing, and probably already have. And I just again, being tunnel visioned, or just not realizing it. Hope deferred makes the soul sick, or dreams deferred, but then absence makes the heart grow fonder. But just like I will bitch about how I can't find anybody, well, I gotta heed my own advice on, well, like when I hear others go off about it, and it's like, well, what about the common denominator in this? Because this may not be just something that is always somebody else, and I'm not giving up on it, but I'm going to be straight up honest with you on it. I have a hard time right now. I don't believe in a lot of it. I don't believe in a lot of this still. And the sad thing is that we as humans, it almost takes something it takes drastic, let's be honest and be real, it takes drastic changes or drastic outcomes, or slaps upside the head mentally, physically, whatever, that just make us realize that, oh shit, man, if I had just been more aware, if I had just done this and that. But it's human nature too, you can't dwell on it. And then you think back and forth, and it's like, this is how my head works anyways, this is how I am. And then I just kind of shot off already in the last 7 plus almost 8 minutes is sporadic, but you know what, at the same time, to me, there's sense to be had in it. And again, it's just that balance. Anything in life, I don't care what it is, it just goes down to the balance aspect, period. That's it. That's what it is. So, I challenge you as well, and I will do the same, is, do your best not to give up, and realize, as NF even says in there, you want trust, you gotta learn to give some away, especially learning with love. Gotta expect the pain that's gonna come with it as well. But there's also those aspects that can be handled in a lot better, different, states. So, let's just be real with each other, people, Don't try to tear it down, but let's just be real, Learn to accept, and, we just have to try, I guess, and that's what I'm working on myself. And I feel horrible for some of the people that I've kind of just shunned. And for those that may be watching this, I apologize. Others, they had it coming. And I'm going to say it. And if you're curious, if it's you, I will say it to your face. Just being real again. Let's just be real, people. So, again, it's just something I really just need to get out there and just to see, and hopefully others or anything like that, but just to see who or what may have on that. So again, I've got mad love for so many, and those that have done everything for me like they have. So you know, stay the course. I'm going to keep trying myself. And as these next aspects of life come in, then I want to keep writing my book and my life story and all this stuff and cool stuff. So, deuces, mad love.